Welcome back to my vlog series, and if you're new here, welcome. This is me overcoming grief after losing my service dog. This was the point in my life where I had finally been able to overcome being so sick after losing her and finally getting back into the swing of things. I had lots of chores to do, obviously laundry, little things like freshening up the curtain. The most important thing that I did this week was find out that grief and sadness from it was just feelings of love that I never got to express. So I finally came to terms with how sad I was and was able to start maintaining healthy routines. It didn't come easy, but luckily I had Belle to support me, one of my favorite newer movies. It deals a lot with trauma. And so I found little moments to be grateful for, reasons to push myself through. I always struggle with the dishes when I get sad, but I did them all. And I found little reasons to keep smiling, like watching The Notebook. I'd never seen it at that point. Now I've seen it at least like 6 or 7 times, but for every reason I found to cry, I found reasons to keep going, like these sweet little kittens. In my Harvard classes, Freddie was counting on me to be able to keep going, because he and I still have lots of work left to do. So every little walk, every cuddle, every smile, every time I overcame my sadness to be able to do what I needed to do. That was a moment of victory. And obviously, I had lots of reasons to smile. I just couldn't stop thinking about her was the hard part. I got reminded of her in so many ways. But my sweet pixie wouldn't want me to give up, so it poured that love back into me. My Harvard classes, back into helping my students and those that I coach for singing. I found ways to be able to pour that love. It's just a matter of reinvesting it at this point, because when you lose someone, that love doesn't go away. Sometimes you just have to find ways to be able to give that love so that they continue to keep living. This was me keeping on living. At this point in my life, I've dealt with a lot of grief, whether it was 25 of my friends going up in flames in one night, whether it was my ex unaliving his whole family, or the loss of my godfather, or the loss of my father, or the loss of so many of my friends. Nothing has honestly hit me as hard as losing Pixie, because she was the one who was there for me through it all. So Freddie and I started to be able to depend on each other even more. He may only be a physical service dog, and she was my psychological service dog, but he still did his very best. Everybody did what they could. They showed me reasons to keep smiling, reasons to take life a little less seriously, and ways to be able to get back outside of my little box. Agoraphobia is something I always struggle with when I end up going through really bad triggers or bad trauma, just because I've been through way too much. We'll just say SA and domestic abuses, and so I really struggle sometimes. But through the flashbacks, I found reasons to smile. I caught myself outside regularly for Freddie and I to get our exercise in. I continually found reasons to just enjoy life because it still has so much left to offer. And I knew that she wouldn't want me to stop. And so if you're new here, thank you so much for liking, subscribing, and following along my journey. Sorry, guys. So always remember that grief is just love that you couldn't give. And you are a reason to keep going. You're a reason to keep loving. You're a reason to find reasons, even if you can't remember what your reason to keep going was. Because every day has a new potential. Life is a beautiful gift. Every moment is a new moment. But seriously, that's why they call the present, because it's a gift. So if you're new here, or if you just joined, thanks for following along. I love you. See you next time.